Welcome everyone to the COD Reckley. We are here with our Bravo match of the night. I've got the teams flipped. Let me flip that real quick. But we're here with your Silver Mix finals. We do have the Paris Letdowns and the Toronto Falters making it through the single elimination bracket. They are going to be the teams up at the top of the board. The last two remaining in our bracket. Playoffs are here. And it is going to be just me on the microphone tonight. We do have Alpha running with our other set. So keeping that in mind as things go on tonight. We are going to see a lot of action kicking things off here. It is going to be on the side of the Toronto Falters here, tying things up. They are going to have to fight their way towards these spawns here, back towards P2. You can see Paris, all the arrows from Paris are all lined up here in the back side, making sure they have these spawns secured. They're more than happy to sit back and wait, and that is exactly what they're going to do as the guns ring true. It's going to be Westy on your screen, currently 4-3. Getting it to continue just fire away, but Toronto has to get in through this front door. They're trying their damn best. They're going to start with one on towards Dawn. The push is going to be in, and Reluct is going to find one, but will go down. 2 players left, and that was actually a team nade from Mayhem that did take down Reluct. So Westy's going to find the pistol on towards Mayhem. Haku in the back is going to find one. Slice will fall here. As I'm going to see the pistol going in, but it's just all Paris, it seems like, on this hill so far. They're going to, you know, the break was there just temporarily. As another teammate, nope, potentially that, I lied. That was someone looking a little different on the screen, that's for sure. As we are ready to go. You can see here it is going to be setting up for P3. It's going to be Paris here. So Toronto getting these last few seconds of scrap time, but they do have to make their move here. You're going to see here, players are going to continue to charge forward for the time being. It is going to be, you know, first one in is going to be Mayhem. Is going to get taken down though here. You can see Sabu off to a 10-3 start. A fantastic start so far for the team. And you're going to see Slice, you know, maneuvering on the back. As the push is coming in from the side of Toronto. They are being taken down the left, right, and center on their way in. Haku trying to chase one down here in bedroom. Shots will come in. Not able to find it, though, especially with that rotation coming towards the back here. Paris has basically just dominated the first half of this map here. 73 points and counting. As Reluct trying to make something happen up top. And is going to go all the way around the back, looking for this player that is going to be somewhere all the way in the back of the screen. Of the map here is going to find one, but can't find another. Dawn with a big 2 piece is going to find 2 on the point. Is going to be on a 5, or sorry, Slice is going to be on the 6 spree here. As I think Dawn, yeah, Slice is coming in as Dawn on the kill feed, I'm pretty sure. So that is going to be throwing things off just a little bit. They're going to see continuing to charge forward here, but Slice is going to continue to go. It's 8 in a row for Slice. Trying to continue this streak here. You can see Toronto is going to be in possession of P4 here, so they are going to be catching up. So despite, you know, Paris absolutely dominating so far, it seems like, for over the duration of this map, Toronto has held in there. They are going to lose the point, and that's going to be 10 in a row for Slice. That's going to be the Hellstorm earned as well. That's going to be available in the back pocket, especially for the P1 point, and that's going to be wide in the open. Toronto's finally going to get in. Mayhem finds one, but it will immediately fall, and Jelly is going to be the next player in, is going to get on towards this point. Spawns are going to flip, which means Reluct is going to have a lot of work cut out from on the other side of the map, and is going to find one on P2, gets traded out immediately. So through our first set of rotations, Toronto is only down 20 points right now, and they're actually doing a really good job of just keeping in this game so far. So you're going to see the shots coming through. It's going to be Dawn on the point, 13-10 right now in this Chumps map number 1. As you can see, the shots are going to continue to ring out, and Slice is just cutting down everyone on the way to this hill. As Toronto's got to find a way to get in here. The shots are coming through. Haku trying to get in on towards this point, is going to find one. He's looking to make, and we'll do a little more damage here. It's going to be continued on the point. Mayhem's going to find another, will get traded out. But again, these P2 spawns are in favor of Paris, and despite, you know, the side of Paris, or sorry, Toronto occupying this hill right now, and they're going to close this gap, and they might actually have a lead by the time this ends if they're not able to get the break. But the spawns are going to flip here. You're going to see Slice coming in from the back. All 4 dead from Toronto, as every player is going to fall. The point is cleared out. Spawns are in for Paris. So you can see all of Toronto is going to be working their way through P3. It's just going to be everyone slam this hill and do so as fast as physically possible. They're going to find Westy in the back. It's going to be a big kill here. as Relock trying to stay alive, but will fall as, you know, Slice is going to come flying down there. That's going to get caught out though. The player on the point will go down. Paris is going to get close spawns, but they're falling on their way in. Toronto is holding the line here, especially with this P2 spawns coming up. They are going to secure these spawns. They're going to be more than happy to sit around with these right now. Slice trying to figure out where to go. Westy is down below in towards couches and doing a fantastic job of just staying where they are at the moment. As the shots are coming through, Slice is going to find one. Don will find another. They're in on towards the point here, and this is going to be Paris picking it up. So the lead is in Toronto's favor, but is immediately taken back by the side of Paris here. So Toronto going to, you know, do some last-ditch efforts, try to get in on towards this point here, and they will get a contest. The slide is in. Haku's not able to find the second player. It's going to be Westy and Sabu on towards this point here. Is going to head up for P3. The problem, though, is that Jelly has to turn around. Not able to do so in time. The split spawns are coming through. Don will fall 3 dead for Paris here, which means Toronto is going to get first crack at these points here on P3. They do have the lead. So 7-point lead and climbing as the pinch is coming in. It's going to be players from both sides, but Toronto's going to lose every player on the map. They're going to only trade back 2, which means Paris has this point. P3 going to go in their favor. You're going to have all of Toronto spawning out here on the left side of the map. There's going to be a split spawn. Number 6 is going to be Mayhem coming in from the back. Not sure if Paris is going to expect this. Not able to finish off that kill. Looking for that, you know, finishes off one. Not able to find and readjust here. So it's going to be Paris trying to get back in towards this point. Shots are going to go out a headshot. I'm pretty sure that was through the wall on a player that was, you know, on the back of the map. Somehow gets that kill throw and a stun. I don't know how that happens, but Paris just wiped the floor with Toronto, and that lead that Toronto had instantly evaporates. It's now a 20-point lead for Paris, who are going to have this rotation here towards P4. In 8 seconds, this is going to come up, and that is going to be a problem now. Toronto has got to find their way in. They've done a pretty good job of coming back on these so far this game, and they got to continue to do so. The problem is you got a player all the way in the back. It's going to be Relook finds one. Knows there's a second back here. That player will get taken out, but is going to be traded in the process here. So the spawns are still going to be maintained all the way in the back. And Westy's just going to be sitting pretty on this hill. Going to pop out, pick up one, but immediately goes down. And the shots are there from Relook as well, trying to get in, trying to dodge all the nades. And, you know, there is a trophy there on the ground. But at the end of the day, it's going to be Paris still with this time in the hill. And they're going to be in the corner. A big double chow there. Doesn't work out. And somehow Dawn is going to find both players. I don't know how that works out. But Dawn is going to find both. That is going to be Paris, you know, wrapping up even more of this time. And Toronto will probably have to give this up. I don't know if they're going to be able to go for this again, because they're going to hit this late. And that means they're going to give up all the time on P2 as well as the rotations. All 4 players go down again. Done. Or sorry, that was, I guess, Slice picking up those kills. It's 31-19 right now. It's just a star player in the lobby. As you are going to see shots coming in. It's going to be a 50-point lead now here for Paris, as they're trying to track one down, and that is going to be Don falling there. You can see right now P2 rotations. I was going to say we're in Toronto's favor, but Don just spawned up on the left corner of the map. So, you know, the spawn prediction on Skyline, not the easiest thing in the world for a map that's so mixy. As you can see already, Toronto's going to be spawned out. They're going to be flipped out. And as we're headed into this third set of rotations here, this is going to be a problem for the side of Toronto. They do have to get across the map. They've got the point right now, but that is not going to be enough. You need to get to those rotations. You need to get it, because you haven't got it. This entire map is basically just been Paris permanently beating you on these rotations here, especially with P2. So you're going to see the shots coming through. Haku trying to find one player in the back, won't be able to do so. That's going to be Don coming out on top, and all players across the map are going to win their gunfights from Paris here. As the last few seconds of P1 are going to tick over in favor of Paris. They're going to be locked in for P2. Toronto has to break this hill right now. They have to get in there. 189 is still very respectable, but it's not a win until you get to 250 here. You have to get all the way up. You can see they're in the point. Joey's going to find a big kill there. Looking for a second. It's going to be Slice, who comes flying over the edge and is able to find that kill on a 5-spree well, and still has that cruise missile to work with. Might not even need it here. Toronto has to break in. They're coming in from all angles here. They got to get in on towards this hill. They're going to find one, going to find two. Looking to make it every single player. It's going to be Don last alive, just hopping up and down inside the elevator shaft, and is going to have to retreat. So the break from Toronto is there, and Don will get caught in the back. So that's going to be the big kill. That's going to buy Toronto some really critical time here. The problem is that they can't afford to give up any more time. 6 seconds, and they are done here. They're going to hold this point. Don, though, in from the side, is able to find one, is going to find this big kill, and that's a huge kill on towards Reluct. Jelly's going to go down as well. And that is going to be map number 1, going the way of the side of Paris here. As they're able to pick everything up at the end. The big kills coming in. And they take it. Yeah, just the nice shots, and yet they're pretty sure, well, I mean, it's credited to Don. Once again, map number 2. It's going to be Paris Letdowns, Toronto Falters in this silver mixed chumps match between these two teams. Winner takes all. It's going to be map number 2. Paris up with a 1-0 lead after that 250 to 209 victory on Skyline. And we are headed now. It's going to be Paris on the attack, who might actually take it B here. I don't know if anyone's ever done this, it seems like. Reluct is going to be watching the back, looking for the flank, and I think might be aware that somebody's going to be all the way back here. You're going to see, and is going to spot him out. So there's going to be shots coming in, and there's going to be all down to Westy, left in a 1v4. They're already on the defuse. I don't think Westy's going to get an angle on this at all. Somehow actually might spot the player, but nope, is going to take the shots every which way, and down he goes. That's going to be Toronto. Might have been a little upset about how that first map went, but you can see that they are right back at it with vengeance as we're ready to go. So I'm going to get right back into it, but yeah, Toronto maybe a little mad about how that hardpoint went down. They stayed in it, just not able to maintain the skill, or sorry, not the skill, the kill parity. And now they're going to be on the attack. We're going to see Haku is going to have this bomb, and we're going to see where they're going to go. He's going to even shut the door. So polite. And Jelly, first blood again. And I'm pretty sure that's 2 first bloods coming in. I was actually Reluct in the last round, but that's going to be another one for Toronto. So 2 in a row. And then Mayhem's going to find one on towards, well, I guess it was Westy here because the kill feed's all messed up. I got to do mental gymnastics every single time, but we're going to have Slice on board, who did in fact not die, despite what the kill feed said. Slice is in fact still alive. Don's going to be somewhere in the back. He's going to get a big flank there on towards Relux, so make it a 3v2. Plant, though, is going down on A. So the time is now ticking here. Paris has to get a move on. Don is going to be up top. It's going to be trying to link up here with Slice to see where they can go. He's going to pick up an AR, unfortunately not, you know, the most useful as you're heading into the underground bunker. Both players are going to slide in, but it's going to be one down, Don down, and down goes the second. Slice will fall. Paris 2-0. Open things up very quickly here. Big first bloods into some big conversions as well. Toronto executing pretty well so far. And I mean, if I had to guess, Skyline was probably the map pick of Paris. And this was probably the map pick of the side of the Toronto Falters. So we're going to see what we're up with next and see what Paris is going to do about that as of right now. And you can see right back into things. We are back on board. It is going to be Slice carrying this bomb. Currently 0-2, so, you know, a huge set of kills in that first round, or in that first map. And that is actually going to be Don opening up for first blood. Haku immediately trades it back. So, you know, Toronto evening things out very quickly, able to find that trade and make things happen. But it's going to be found. So Haku will fall. We're down to 2 players on the side of Toronto. It's going to be Jelly and Reluct. And Reluct is going to find Don. So it's going to be now in a 2v2. Toronto maintaining this and doing a very good job of keeping up with these players. It's going to be, you know, Jelly down below looking to see where these players might be coming from. And there's going to be surprise. There comes the drop. Spots one out. Gets one. Gets 2. Look at the patience and the plays coming out of Toronto. 3-0 is going to be your score line. They're doing a great job. I mean, just look, it's the back and forth. This is a great kill cam. Going back and forth. Slides across. Finds a second on towards Slice. And there you go. That is going to be, you know, Paris did not in fact win. Codcaster, you got to fix that. Come on, guys. And Toronto up 3-0 so far. Protocol S&D looking very much in their favor. Especially, I mean, Toronto has as many like round wins here as Paris has kills at the moment, and that is kind of telling you where we are on this map right now. So Toronto gonna be taking this on the attack. They're gonna be charging forward here as Reluct is gonna be up top looking for the potential anybody right now. You're gonna see Slice, and actually that's 2 early kills. There goes, you know, Don and Westy both chiming in with kills here. as that's going to open things up, and that's going to be a problem. Haku's going to fall, which means it's all down to Reluk. Last alive in a 1v4, and just like, uh-oh. He's going to get a big snap, though, on towards, well, not Slice, it's Westy. So a big snap there early on. And we're going to see where we're going to go next here. Still 1v3. The problem is the bomb is all the way down on the other side of the map, and did spot Dawn. I don't know if Dawn is any idea that they were spotted here. But Reluk, you know, is going to have to move now. You're going to have to make a move. You're down to 40 seconds, so still, you know, plenty of time on the clock. But has to make something happen here so far, and has actually so far gotten all the way up close, relatively undetected. So they don't really know where it could possibly be, but is going to, you know, slam that door open. That is going to tell everybody where they are. And is going to get in the door. Honestly, probably got in and out, but nope, is going to fall. And that's going to be good job by Paris. Just stay on the bomb. They know exactly where that they're coming from. They got to come to you. And that's going to be the kill there from the side of Paris to close things out. So Paris on the board. Big round of early kills. They got the 2 early kills. And they're able to convert the round. So fantastic job out of them. Going to see where they head with this one. Sabu's going to have that bomb, and it's going to be just slam on towards A. They're going to go all flying down below, and surprise, actually, that player got away. Haku will go trade 1-for-1 in the back. That is going to be a very quick plant, though, here in on towards A here. And now you're going to see the side of Toronto is going to be forced to get on this retake. You're going to see the shots coming in. Reluk and Mayhem are going to combine. Mayhem finds 2 in the back, and it's all going to be down to Dawn left in a 1v2. Is able to trade Mayhem, and is able to catch Reluk with a nade in hand, and is going to get out as well. So Jelly has to find Dawn. Jelly should know where Dawn went, and there you go. Jelly's going to slide in, finds that kill. Toronto clutching it up after what was a really fast-paced round out of Paris. Just slamming the site. Everyone goes charging through. But at the end of the day, it's going to be Toronto taking it with a big retake. The 3v3 retake and a big double kill there out of the side of Mayhem there. Forgot our logo's not even updated on the stream, so oops, we'll get to that later. We are going to be ready to go into the next round. 4-1 lead for Toronto, looking to tie up the series 1 apiece. The good news for them, I know it was pointed out that, you know, they look better in the slower game modes. The problem is that there's 3 respawns, and if you're not good at any of them, you are going to lose this map. You're going to lose this series. I mean, you can nuzzle them, but that still requires you to take a respawn. And Haku, I want to say that was the nade explosion, and it blew up the nade that he just threw. So that's a huge opener there. A little unfortunate, but that is going to get this bomb down. So Mayhem going to go for this plant. Reluk in the back is going to find that. I mean, technically, I guess it was first blood. But Dawn is going to find another in the back. Mayhem trades it out, but is going to also get traded. And that's going to be another kill. And another kill is going every which way here. And at the end, Toronto is going to stand tall. The double kills every time you flip to a player. They're getting a double or a trade or a kill. And Reluk is going to find 2 to close things out. Catches 1, sliding out, gets the second as well with barely any HP on the board and no bullets either, it looks like. But Toronto is going to go big in that round. Paris is eliminated on the retake. And that puts Toronto up at match point here. It's going to be 5-1. And Paris is going to be on the attack here. So we're going to see what they are going to make of this right now. As they're going to charge forward. And potentially, I mean, it does look like they're not going to go directly in towards A. You're going to see Westy sprint right down the middle. Looking for somebody. I believe there's an RC out on the map as well. Did just get blown up. So somebody did end up taking that out. Excuse me, it's actually Sabu who has it. So Sabu's got the RC car going right now around the map, trying to find something, if anything. But in the meantime, Dawn and Reluk have both fallen, so this is currently a 3v3 for the time being. So we're going to see where they go. I mean, you're going to look at Jelly here, who's right in the middle of everybody. And it's going to spot basically nobody on this bomb, so there's going to be nobody around. It's going to be just Mayhem and Jelly left. And I do believe these players are going to be up top, but they're nowhere near a bomb site. They're finally going to jump down. So you're going to see Sabu is going to drop out, and Toronto players have both left the site here, so they are going to be heading over towards B because they thought, oh, it's probably going to be on the other side of the map. It is, in fact, not on the other side. middle of the map, and I'm very disappointed because we just saw an all-time comeback there from the side of the Paris Letdowns, down 5-1 in the S&D, and they come all the way back to win it. Toronto not happy in the slightest is my guess right now. So we are going to see if they can bring this one back. They are going to be here on defense as we head towards vault control for the next map. It is going to be a 2-0 lead for Paris. One more map and they will take the series. Asabu, basically the clutch up from the last map, is going at it here on the A point. Will get taken down, but Slice is going to join. We're going to have 2, maybe 3 players stacking on towards A. That's going to be 1 tick already in the books. You see all of Toronto just flying around. It's going to be Haku with 1 in the back. Not able to find another, but Mayhem's going to be there to support, which means Don's going to be the last player alive on the map. Gets slid on there, and that is going to be Mayhem making sure that there is only 1 tick going the way of Paris here in this first round. So far, it's going to be 22-21. It's a 1 life lead as we head over to where they might go next in Paris. You know, looking to drop down from up top. They know where these reinforcements are coming from, and surprise, there's at least 1. Gets taken out from the back. Reluct there with 3 in the kill feed, because that's going to be all the kills. Multi-kill there for Reluct, who's on 3 in a row, 6 and 2 to start things off, and is going to continue to just wreak havoc there. And oh, what a kill that was on towards Don. The big snap from Reluct, as they are not happy about how the S&D went down, and really I would not be happy either. I can't say I blame him here. Slice is going to find 1 on towards Jelly. Doesn't look like anyone else is really going to make it in towards this point. Shots are going to come through. Reluct is going to find a 5th. As we're going to see on towards the point, it's going to be Don. Picks up 1. They're going to continue this capture here. It's actually going to stun themselves, so oopsie daisy. Player going to drop right down into vault. And there's going to be players here on towards B as well, but everyone's basically going to fall except for Sabu. He's going to be over here on the A point, still capturing this, trying to make something happen with 13 seconds on the clock. They're actually going to get 2 ticks in here. A doesn't look like it's going to get any more, but B got 1. Actually, they will get on towards A, and this is almost, no, didn't get the cap. Did not succeed in doing so. I don't think anyone here, well, actually, no, they might. So there you go. Westy, last second on the hill with 1.7 on the clock, able to find a tick. 3 ticks going the way of the side of Paris, but Toronto is going to take that round. Yeah, I basically just casted for, you know, 2 extra rounds by accident, and turns out no one could hear me on that S&D, which really did suck, I won't lie. So, well, that's unfortunate, but we are going to be back. It is going to be vault here, and we did see some big kills coming out of Don here in this kill cam, as Paris is able to pick up 3 ticks in that map, or sorry, in that round, but not able to find the whole thing. But that's going to be a +3 ticks. You got to keep that in mind here. That's critical if this goes to a round 5. So we're going to keep that in mind here as we get ready to jump into round number 2. It's going to be Toronto here on the attack, and they're going to go, it looks like they're going down the left side almost immediately here. They're going to split 2 and 2, make their way in here, and Joe's going to, you know, immediately toss out the nades. Going to be player there on their steps, and well, try to get the redirect, not able to do so. Slice is there for the 1-for-1 trade. Don down below is going to find another. Currently 9 and 6, and Paris is chiming in through the kill feed right now. It's just going to be Haku left on towards the point, and is immediately going to get taken down. So you can see Toronto turning their attention here over towards B. You're going to see what how things go on here. We're going to see Slice is going to get taken down, and everyone goes down from Paris here. It's going to be all on Westy, trying to stay alive here. Is going to find 1, but not able to find a second, and this is going to be a stack coming out of Toronto, hopefully here. They're going to get at least 1 tick. Shots are coming through. Can't catch the player on the slide throughs. Reluct trying to find another, and is going to find 1 there in towards closed. So there you go. Capturing is going to get 1 tick and counting. As you're going to see them just stack on the point here. Word to Jim, stack up the point. A is going to get 2 ticks through. Looking to add a minute to the clock. They know a player is behind somewhere. It is going to be Westy in back lights, but will get taken out. It's going to be Slice now. Next one up, trying to do something, but can't. Is going to go down. That's going to be an extra minute secured on the clock. Toronto's going to get 3 ticks and even things up here. And Toronto is actually going to be up in lives as well going into this one. So they're going to find the kill on towards B. Don is going to find 1, but will go down. It's going to be just Slice and the players coming off of respawn here, trying to get on towards B. But the players are stacking up from Toronto. They're going to be on this, trying to get the car to explode. I think it's already, no, it hasn't actually. So they do have that as like a technical weapon in their arsenal here. But Westy is going to be the last player up. All of Toronto is going to be on towards this point. Westy has got to go here because they are stacking up, trying to get this progress. They're going to get 1 tick again, up to 5 ticks, looking to make this happen. Trades are coming through. Jelly's going to go down. Reluct, last player on the hill here. The slides coming in. You can see the rearrangement and maneuvering is going to come through. And Paris not able to get to the hill in time. Toronto's going to cap this out. And they're going to get all 6 ticks there. So we're going to see the kill cam coming through. It's going to be Jelly on the board. These shots will come through. Just really well played, honestly, by Toronto. And a great attacking round out of them. So we're going to see as we head in towards our next round. Paris down 2-0 in the control. And, you know, we do have, you know, Toronto is going to be here fighting for their life in this Chumps match. This is going to be, you know, 1 best of 5 decides whether or not you are a champion here in silver mixed. You can see Mayhem immediately forced to back down, is going to slide around, but Dawn picks that up. First blood to the side of Paris. They're going to head on here on towards B, and that's going to be 3 dead. So, you know, the instant revenge is coming through here right now. Haku's going to be the next one up, trying to get in on towards the point. Is going to find 1. Couple players are going to fall, and it's just going to be the 1 player left on towards the point for Paris, who's going to fall. They get 2 ticks out of it, but they're not able to fully cap the point. But that is going to be a lot of damage right now for the side of Paris. Toronto is going to have to work on that and try to prevent A from going down, because once A goes down, B is going to be capped relatively quickly here. We're going to see Jelly's going to be the next one up here, trying to just do something in the back here. Trying to be a nuisance, really, on towards this point, but you can see it's going to be Westy going down below in the underground. They're trying to just, you know, maintain at least a life lead here. It's going to be 1 life to make it 2. Because Toronto's going to go down to 19. You can see though, Paris is going to be on towards A, and they're going to stack this up. There's 3 players here. That's going to be all on Mayhem. Finds 2. Looking to make it 3 here. Trying to clear this one out. Is going to spot that last player in the corner here. Trying to dodge around the pillar, but it's going to get picked from up top. As Dawn comes in, gets 2. He's going to get shot in the back though. The Sabu comes in for the trade. It's just kills galore absolutely everywhere here. They're on towards A, trying to get this kill. Progress is going to be found on A, so it's 2 ticks on each point right now. As we're just going to see every gunfight, just a flurry of kills. 23 seconds and counting, though, right now. So Paris has to get on and actually secure one of these points, because for the time being, they're running out of time. Even if the life count is dwindling here, as you can see, they're going to hop on towards A. The count will be paused. Mayhem's going to be in from the back, though. Finds 1. Looking to make it 2. Gets the big double kill. Almost turns onto Westy for the triple. Not able to do so instead. Or excuse me, Slice. Instead, Slice is going to be coming through with these kills. A is going to be secured with seconds to spare. And now there's only going to be 1 tick remaining on towards B. They got to get there quick. And Toronto is running out of lives, down to 3 remaining. It's just 3 players left, as they're going to find 1. Jelly gets that kill, and that's going to knock the player off the point. They're going to know there's 1 over here, and they're going to find that 1 as well. So 50 seconds to go. This is going to basically be a TDM, and they are evening things out across the board. 3 unanswered means Toronto is going to make it 4-3 in lives, and they can play defense. They know that they have to come to them. Jelly's going to catch at least 1 with a stun there, and knows there's going to be somebody in there. But you can see Paris is going to have to get on towards this point eventually here. The time is ticking down. It's down to 30 seconds. The shots are going to come through. They got to get these players out of these power positions. There's going to be some big shots there. Relook gets 1. Is going to stay alive. Not able to do so, actually. Does get traded out. It's a 2v3. Make it a 2v2. As Haku's going to find another. Jelly finds 1. It's all on Sabu in a 1v2. 20 seconds to go for the map. He's going to spot 1. The shots will come through, and knows that there's a player up top trying to stay alive. 10 seconds on the board here. But instead, the slide out is going to come. Toronto is going to take it on a massive comeback at the last second. They're able to pick that one up as they find it, and that is going to be map number 1 going, or map number 3, excuse me, going the way of Toronto. They're going to even it up a little bit on their quest for this reverse sweep, as they're going to send us to a Hacienda hardpoint. To the COD Directly Bravo stream, we have the Silver Mixed Finals coming your way. It's going to be Paris versus the Toronto Falters. Paris is up 2-0. I keep forgetting to switch the Toronto Falters color. It's slightly too dark for my liking, because I keep thinking it's Minnesota, but that doesn't matter. Whatever, it's fine. We are back and underway. It's Hacienda for map number 4. Paris holding a 2-1 lead right now over the Toronto Falters. As Toronto had a big comeback, looking to reverse sweep this series, send us to a map 5 at minimum here. As we're getting ready, it's going to be the control. Oh my goodness, hard point map number 4, excuse me. Toronto with this early lead, and if they learned anything from that first map, it was that they were losing a lot of these rotations. They were not getting there early on, and they were giving it up a lot, and it was forcing them to break the hills constantly, and it was not working out too well for them, honestly. It worked out a bunch of times, but you can't constantly break and break and break over and over and over again. So you can see if they're going to make some adjustments here, get better on these rotations. Joey's going to be here first thing. P2 is going to spawn up, and that unfortunately is rotations into favor of Paris, as they are going to be the ones in the back. They're going to be the ones with these spawns. That's going to force Toronto to break through the front door over at Checkers, and that is going to be players in. Dawn with 2, and Slice is going to get out. So kills galore around the map here, as Hockey's going to find 1. Unfortunately, not expecting the second player to hop in, but that's going to be 3 dead from Paris. They're all going to be coming up from driveway here, but the players are just chowing out. There is just one more Toronto player left inside of the hill. It's going to be Jelly. He's going to be hitting this corner. Big frag nade there, as actually every player from Paris just went down. So this is going to be a good chunk of uncontested time for Toronto, but especially when you know these players are all spawning up back there. Jelly on a 5 spree is able to make it happen there, but is not able to fully clean them out. But you can look at the mini-map and look at this. Toronto is on this rotation. They are there early. Paris, uncharacteristically, a little late here right now. So they're going to be later on getting into this hill. They're going to pick out Jelly in that corner. So, you know, that early, try to hide in that corner. Not able to work out there exactly, as the players are going to be on the hill. The pistols are going to be out. Don's going to find 1, gets traded out immediately. Or sorry, Slice, excuse me, gets traded out immediately. Don going to be next up. Going to end up falling. Sabu coming in on towards the hill is going to help find 1. Looking to make it 2. Sabu is going to find that one. Westy's going to chime in as well. It's going to be a break here from the side of the Paris Letdowns. They're going to be down 35 points here and counting. But the shots are just coming every which way. It's a chaotic hill. It's a messy hill. But as time stands, it's going to be split spawns. Actually, Paris is going to be coming in from the back. I think Toronto is aware that this is potentially happening, because you can see them turning around, and Jelly is ready for it. Jelly's 14-5. What a start right now from the side of the Toronto Falters. Up 40 points here as we head over towards Rock, where Slice is going to be here ready and waiting. Gonna find 1, looking to make it 2, is gonna be challenging the player out here on open, and there you go, the slide out is there. Reload goes down, not able to make it a 3rd though, because who is it? Of course it's Jelly, chiming in with another 2 kills. Toronto's gonna be here. They're gonna break through the front door. Everyone is gonna be on the point, and that is gonna be Toronto, securing things the way they want it. Don is gonna be in. Don finds 2. Don looking to make it 3. Pistol is out, trying to play ring around the rosy around the rock. But a teammate will pick that one up, and Reluct is going to get picked on the way in. So now Toronto has to get on this and break. The AR is going to be sliding in. Going to end up going down, though. So Toronto loses both players. 30 seconds still left on this hill is a lot of time. It's not anything to sneeze at, but they are going to have a rough time getting in here without any kind of flank. They're all coming in from the same direction, and they are just getting mowed down at the moment. As you see the shots, the head glitches, unfortunately, on the rock are just rough. Looking to find out where this last player is, and it's going to be Westy with 2 pistol kills, and it's going to pick up a triple in the process, and is going to continue on. Finds Jelly in the middle of the map. That's 4 kills now for Westy before going down, but they have, making it a lot closer. That we're going to head to the next set of rotations. Toronto's going to be maintaining a small lead here, as we're going to head back in towards P1. It's going to be Paris now on the hill, looking to make it 10 points and less, as the shots are going to continue to ring through, and everyone that walks out, you're basically just walking out in the open and gets slaughtered. It's unfortunate, it's depressing, but that is how P1 is. Everyone looks down on you from above, everyone looks on you from the side. There's so many angles to look at, and Dawn is going to be the next one up, risking their life for those precious hardpoint points here. It's going to be 11-13. Oh, just damn, what a nade that was. Real, I don't know where that one was thrown, but that was perfect positioning. Actually just landed right on the point, right on top of the fountain. That was just precision. I really hope that was a lineup, because that was pretty epic, and if that was accidental, that makes it even more hilarious. But Joe's gonna be on the move, going right through the middle. It's gonna, well, push out there and is unfortunately not going to be able to find that kill. Westy looking to make it 2, but not able to do so. Sabu's going to be all the way in the back. So again, the position that we saw last time is going to be back up. It's going to be the side of Paris down driveway. They're going to be set up back there. And the side of Toronto is going to be forced to push through checkers. It's going to be Jelly on the point using the, well, I don't know if it's a Lambo anymore. Has a head glitch there. A big double though from Don. Switching out to the pistol as well and landing those headshots. It's going to be a triple kill for Don. 17 and 14 right now. His Slice is 19 and 12. So you can see the players on Paris are stepping it up on the respawns as they've taken the lead as well. The Slice is going to be in, going to find that kill, going to get traded out immediately as the spawns have kind of flipped once again here. You see Relux ready and waiting is going to find Westy. He's going to find, or sorry, that was Sabu. And he's going to get on this hill for the last few points. You're going to see across the map, Westy's going to be here. The AR trying to anchor back. So far undetected actually by the side of Toronto. So Toronto doesn't know that Westy is back here. They will probably find out once the spawns get screwed up. And they realize somebody is somewhere back with them. But Westy has a perfect flank on these players. Takes them down. They know now that Westy's back here. It's a matter of if they can kill him though, because you can see the shots are ringing true and they're not turning around as Haku just gets shot in the back here. Now they're trying to come and clear him out and they're finally going to pick off Westy. It's Westy just being an absolute menace in the back, but Toronto 20-point lead and counting, trying to continue. It's a great shot from Relux, rips the guy up top. Don though is able to trade out 2 for 2, make it 3 in a row. As Don goes sliding right through the hill and just kills everybody on the way through. Finds Mayhem as well. Looking to make some shots as Relux. Unfortunately, that nade, not as good as your last one. You end up taking down Jelly here. The Slice is going to find a pair up top on towards the plateau. And this is going to be a Paris hill for the time being. Making our way over towards P4. Paris is going to try to get on these rotations early. And you can see they're winning the gunfights on the way to the hill. It's going to be Haku versus Slice on their way over here. And you will see Slice is going to be the first one up. This hill is going to pop. It's going to be a 10-point lead for Paris as we head over to P4. It's towards the rock. Last time, this was all Paris, basically. Jelly is going to do their best to try and maintain this hold. Just play ring around the rock. Is able to find that kill. Great shots, great kills. Not able to find the last one. It's going to be Dawn, but gets traded out. So Mayhem is going to be on the point. 3 Toronto players are in. But you've got Slice working around the backside, finds 2, not able to make it a 3rd. That was a great turn from Relux as Jelly with a double nade is going to find 2 with that one. So that nade is going to save them all, and they know these split spawns are coming in. The shots are going to ring out, and unfortunately, that nade is going to take Mayhem out. The Relux, well, you saw a player and then turned around, so unfortunately not able to find that kill. Don comes in with the double as Paris is going to retake the lead, and it's just slam this point, slam it over and over and over again. Everyone's just flying at this hill. And for the time being, Mayhem is going to be on this point, holding things down, trying to do a good job here. Is going to find one at range, trying to dodge around and get a kill, but not able to do so. As nobody's going to be on this point for the time being. As you're going to see, look at all the arrows just going absolutely every which way. As you can see, Relux is going to be up top, looking for Westy. He's going to find one, not able to slide around the corner. The Omni movement runs into a brick wall, unfortunately, and is not able to slide away. So, you know, Sab is going to continue. It's going to be a Don on this point here. Don playing a lot of objective time here and is going to have a minute and 2 in the hill. Sabu is well leading the team in terms of time. As you know, your top Slayers are doing a fantastic job right now on the map, across the board, really. Slice is going to be looking for another. It's going to be Haku, 34th kill of the map and counting. We're going to see Mayhem is going to be here on this point, knife out. As the rotation heads over towards P2, unfortunately, it is going to be Paris who's going to be in this one, and it's going to be Don, excuse me, Slice just comes in for a free kill from the back. That might trigger some awkward spawn logic here. But instead, it is going to force all of Toronto to spawn out on the backside. And we'll see Haku is going to end up going down. This is going to be P2 secured here. So Paris back in the lead. This has just been back and forth the entire time. We're just going all the way back and forth between these two teams. We're going to see where they want to take this one next. As you can see, Toronto has broken through the front door. They're going to probably retake this lead again. As we're going to see Haku gonna be the next one up, trying to get some shots in. Is gonna spot the second player and is gonna run out of bullets. Gonna be forced to retreat here. P3 is gonna come up, but Toronto's not rotated anywhere near this right now. They're getting this scrap time, but now you're gonna have to break through on towards this P3. Big kill from Jelly on towards Don for the 40th of the map right now. Jelly is on one as a, oh, okay, I don't know what that happened, what that was. Somebody blew up, and unfortunately, it was not friendly, it looks like. So that's going to be kills going back each way. And right now, it's going to be Toronto with a 10-point lead. Trying to hold on to this. The double kill comes through. It's going to be just Slice left on the hill, and it's going to be the last man standing on the hill for the time being. Going to be stunned up, though, and going to be taken down. Jelly looking for where that last player has gone. But somebody, I think, just hopped off the map, and it's going to be Donna actually walking around the outside, finds 2 kills. Sabu is going to fall here. But it's going to be Paris trying to play catch-up now as Toronto has crossed the 200-point mark. We're going to see if Reluk is going to be next one up on towards P number 4. Is going to find 2. Finds Don. Finds finds Slice, and Westy is able to find these kills. Haku's going to be the next one up, and they're going to be in on towards this point. P4 is going to start off in the favor of... I said the Toronto Falls was maybe a little too late as Don is going to get crushed on the hill. It's going to be Jelly getting the shots, first shots in. Reluk goes down. Mayhem goes down. It is absolute mayhem on the point right now as Paris is going to continue to tick some time here. It's going to be 205 to 216 as things are going to get picking up here. Haku's going to be on the point, going to get taken out by the nade from Don. But the shots are in from Reluk. He's able to find that, not able to snap on towards Westy here. As Westy's able to find another, and the perfect nade just goes flying over the top. So it's just absolute chaos on this hill. It's going to be 2-12 and counting. Paris looking to change the lead. Once again, Toronto is getting shut down all the way into the hill. Paris can't win on this hill either. We are going to another rotation. We can see the shots coming in. Reluk's going to find one. Don will fall. Haku's going to be down here on towards P1. And Don is going to be on a killing spree right now. He's over 40 kills as well as these players are going crazy on the hill. It's going to be Jelly because of course it is at 47 kills right now. Reluk's going to find one, not able to find the second. There's 2 players on the hill. This is probably going to end on this P1 unless the contest comes through. Sabu's going to find 2. And the players from Toronto are going to flood in. Jelly's going to find 1. Looking to make it 2. And is going to look for this last player. Is going to find Westy instead. It's like... I don't even know what's happening at this point. The 2 players are going to fall. This is going to be... Paris now has to break in. Time is ticking now for Toronto as they're going to lock down up top. Trying to find where these players are. The shots coming through. Big kill from Slice. Jelly on a 5 spree. And big shots there from Slice as they get a drop down. Gets taken out. It's going to be Reluk 1v1 on the hill. Don is going to win. It's going to be 10 seconds to go. But no team can win on this hill now. You got to get to that P2. They know this player on the way here. Haku's going to find 1. It's going to be getting it on towards the Lambo here. 1 player goes down inside the point. The spawn's out for Paris. It's going to be Sabu here. Jelly with 2 in the feed. It's going to be 3 players from Toronto are inside P2. Paris has to get in here. They got to get in there now. The contest is in. They're going to go flying forward. Players are going to go down. It's all up to Slice and a 1v1 on the hill. Who is going to fall? I need to breathe. Because holy hell, we are going to a map number 5. Toronto's going to force it after what has probably been the most back and forth hardpoint I have seen this season. This is just absolutely going crazy right now. But Jelly with a performance 54 kills is going to take the team over the top as they make it happen. Time to really take a break here. Got a quick drink of water. We are right back into it. It's game number 5, Silver Mixed. Chumps Finals coming down to a potential reverse sweep out of Toronto after, you know, the momentum high that you're probably riding after that last map is probably off the charts to an unbelievable level, honestly. So first blood, though, is actually going to go the way of Paris. They will pick that one up as Haku's going to fall early. As you can see, things are crashing in on towards the B site here. You're going to have the players charging in. Donna's going to fall early. You're going to see the shots coming in. Reluk is going to find 1 in the bag. That's going to be a big clutch up there. Sabu falls as well. Big kills there from the side of Toronto. But despite that first blood, the conversion is not going to be there. Paris falls. It's going to be Toronto picking up the first map. Their first round, excuse me. We're going to get into round number 2. Right back to where things started. It's just, you know, chaos. Everyone's charging, flying through. And it looks like it is going to continue exactly that. The momentum coming in for map number 4 for Toronto is going to be carried through. The problem that you have to keep in mind, Toronto should have probably won that first S&D. We probably shouldn't actually be here right now. They're up 5-1 on map number 2 Protocol, which I'm pretty sure was their map pick. And then they choked it. And they lost the entire thing. And they lose at 6-5. The round 11 clutch up from Sabu was there. And unfortunately, Toronto loses that map. So now they have a chance at redemption here. It is early on. You know, maybe don't go up 5-1. Because then you might, you know, choke a little bit here. You're going to see the shots coming through. Not able to finish as Haku's not able to finish that kill. Gonna get away. And you're going to see number 3 on the minimap. It's going to be Westy, who's got a big flank off coming through. So 2 go down to the side of Toronto. Make it 3 as Haku falls. Gonna make it a 1v2 here. Still very doable. And the bomb is in hand. So, you know, Haku's still able to make this work. Except he gets taken out. And that is going to be map number 2. Or round number 2. Sorry. Going the way of Paris. Evening things up. And we're making it lower and lower and lower. To see, it does sound like map 5 is happening over on Alpha as well. So both series going on map number 5 today. Kind of sucks, honestly, that they're happening at the same time. This is what you have 2 monitors for, guys. You put one up on one up on the other. You get to watch both bangers at the same time here. So we're going to get ready. It's going to be Paris on the attack. Sabu with the bomb in hand is going to be taking this one over towards the outskirts. And I guess is looking for some kind of aggressive push here, potentially. Haku's going to be that one who might be walking into someone. Yep, that's exactly what happens. As Slice was there waiting for it, picks up the kill. That is going to be a, well, first blood again. Haku, I think that was the second time as well on defense, caught pushing aggressively and will get taken out. I see Joey just crawling forward. Oh my goodness. Slowly going forward is going to get spotted. And Joey trying to get away. Might be able to do so. Is going to continue crawling. And nope, is going to get picked. So Slice is going to find that kill as well. Both kills found by Slice so far in this round makes it a 4v2. Mayhem and Reluct are going to be left to pick up the pieces. And if they slam on towards B, it's going to be a little bit different. But it looks like they're going to turn their attention towards A. That's going to be Reluct getting caught out. There is nobody here on this side of the map, unfortunately. And there's a long road to the other side here as Mayhem's got to go all the way across the map. That bomb is going to get planted. This is going to be unfortunately, oh, hello, surprise, and Paris with a flawless round. As Don's going to find that final kill. Yeah, that's true. I'm not really sure how the multi-stream works, though, so. We'll figure that out some other time. Round goes the way of Paris, up 2-1 on the S&D. So the good news for Toronto Falters is you can no longer go up 5-1 on the S&D and choke. So maybe this was actually all part of the plan. They're going to give 2 rounds here, and then they're going to win 5 straight. You never know. Or we might go to a round 11. You never know. But it's going to be Toronto on the attack here. Bomb in the hands of Haku, and they are going to head their way towards B here. It's going to be Slice playing defense here. Might have spotted a player and is going to be forced back already. Knows that this pressure is coming towards him. As you can see, the rest of the team is, you know, trying to shift over. You can see, you know, Don playing a little bit more aggressively up the map. Westy might have spotted something, but all of Toronto is making their way here over towards this side of the map. Doors are going to be opened. Corners are going to be checked. Joey's going to make sure that there's no one hiding around a corner, waiting to ambush. So they're going to open that door, and the shots are going to come through, and Joey's just going to barely get away. Survives that, and you can see the flank coming in. Don all the way behind. He's going to open this door, and hello, there's the whole team. Going to catch one, and actually somehow going to get out with his life. And is going to go back for more, actually, and is going to find a second. Finally will get taken out, but the damage has been done. Don's going to pick up both. They saw the rotation. They know this is coming. So you're going to have Westy here over towards A. They're going to be down to 20 seconds. You can see this is going to be a problem for Toronto. They have to get in on towards this site. I think they were probably just spotted there. And yeah, there's going to be Westy who did spot it. Is looking for the planter and actually will not be able to find it. But Reluct will get taken out. It's just going to be Haku left somewhere around the bomb site here. It's going to be in a 1v3. Somehow has not been spotted yet. And is finally going to go down. So there's going to be Paris Gonna grab that defuse as well. 3 players are alive. They're gonna hand it over to Slice. And that is gonna be a big round there for the side of Paris here as they go up 3-1 in the series, in the map. S&D looking pretty good right now for Paris. This is, red card. I also believe this was their map pick. So, they're going to be happy about that. 3-1 it is. Headed to the next round. It's going to be Toronto now on defense. I'm going to see where Paris decides to take it with. I think I've kind of grown onto this map now at this point. It was definitely not very good at the start. Everyone wanted red card out. Honestly, it's not actually that bad. It's a little better, at least in S&D than Vault, because on Vault, all you do is slam the same damn bomb site every single time, and we're sick of it. At least here, you got something else. And the first blood is going to go. The wave Slice again finds Haku. Haku playing relatively aggressively here, and is going to end up going down again. That's like the 3rd time it's happened so far. So maybe Haku's got to, wants to hold the W key. Maybe you got to take a little bit of step back and try not to do so. They're going to leave his teammates now in a bit of an awkward position. Mayhem is going to be inside the middle ticket booth here. But they have no idea that the players have already crossed over. And Jelly will now find out that they are over there. And they're already on the site. The site's been taken. But they don't actually realize probably that there's only 2 players over there. The rest of the team is still in the back. As Joey's going to break this glass, there's going to be a player right around the corner. And actually, that is Slice who ends up going down. And it's going to be, I believe this is going to be, Slice who's just on the outside as well. This can be a massive flank. If Slice is able to stay alive here long enough to prevent the team from coming through from Toronto, might not know that this is up. There you go. Okay. Timing, unfortunately, not in Joey's favor. And Slice actually does not get away, which means Sabu left in a 1v2 goes down. That was almost like a perfect flank coming in. And unfortunately, it is not going to go their way. Only able to find one before getting traded. I think he got stuck on the mantle, and unfortunately it cost him his life. So Toronto going to try to get things inch a little closer here. 3-2 is going to be our scoreline. That is going to be that round. So we head to round number 6. It's going to be Paris now on defense. You're going to see where Toronto decides to take this bomb. It is going to be headed, it looks like, towards A here. So, not going for that B push here. And it is going to be Dawn pushed up pretty aggressively. He's going to get caught with that stun, but is going to find that first blood on towards Jelly. He's going to spot the second player as well. So, Dawn finding these 2 pieces more than once on this map so far. As Dawn's now going to be 6-4 right now, trying to track where this bomb has gone. Is going to spot that player. Dawn on for the ace right now. It's going to get stolen, but they don't care. This is Chumps. This is map 5. Anything to win. But Dawn with 3 holding it down on the outside by themselves. As Slice picked up that final kill here on the player that was inside. So big kill there. Paris going up 4-2 in the map. Are more than happy right now with how things are going, I would say. We're going to head to the next round. Paris now on the attack. Toronto on defense. I'm going to go on board with Haku here, who's been playing aggressively every single defensive round. And potentially some of the attacking rounds too, but, has been very far forward and has not really paid off. So I want to see if there's going to be adjustment here. Instead, Haku is going to go charging forward once again, going for this early gunfight very aggressively. Unfortunately, Dawn's going to be around the corner here, and Dawn tends to win these gunfights here, but they've actually traded spots. I don't think they spotted each other. Haku is past, and so is Dawn, so they're just past each other. They have no idea where each other have gone here so far. And Haku, I think, is just going to walk up behind and should get a relatively free kill here. As there's going to be one. They actually didn't finish the kill. Whoa, Haku. Okay. A little bit stressful there. Basically kill out the, put the shots in and almost didn't get the kill. That would have been very, very awkward. But you're going to have Dawn very pushed up here, and the bomb is all the way back in the spawn still. Dawn's going to eat that nade. It's going to do half their HP. You can see Sabu's making their way slowly here over towards A. They're still worried about a lot of things right now. And Reluct, I don't think, is aware that there's a player so close. Is going to spot, I think, a player out in the back. So that might have been Sabu that got spotted. And hello, there's going to be a player up close. That's going to be Dawn with the kill. 2 kills going their way. It's going to be down to Mayhem now. Left alive in the 1v3. And it's going to break the glass. They're going to know exactly where Mayhem is gone. Mayhem knows there's going to be someone back here. He's going to find one. He's going to get, almost gets the snap. Knew where it was. It was good game sense. But is not able to find that one. Now that's going to be Paris with another win. They're on towards match and championship point here for the Chumps mixed final in the silver division. Paris wins one more round and they will take it. And they're going to be here on towards defense. Hawker's going to be your bomb carrier. They are going to head basically just a default. Just 4 players in a straight line walking across the map here. Going to see where they end up. Dawn is going to be your player to watch. Going to be going underneath the stage. And there's going to be a player here. It's going to be Mayhem. Mayhem's not going to be looking. First blood to Dawn. First blood to Paris. 3 more kills between them and the championship here. Shots are going to come in at range. Is not able to find that one. As Relect is going to be forced to back down. Haku is going to be working over towards the stands. Let's see, poking out just a little bit here. Not really sure where these players have gone. But the shots from up top. Westy. Big kill there. Jelly's going to get that trade though. And the Jelly will go down. Reluct left in a 1v3. Is going to spot one. Can't finish the kill. Last alive. Doesn't have the bomb either. Is going to have to get to that bomb. 30 seconds on the board. We are asking for a lot out of Reluct here. And is to keep the team alive in the match. Gotta make something happen. And gotta get to that bomb too, actually. Because that bomb has been left behind. It's going to be here down and looking for where anyone might have gone. Unfortunately, the glass break-in is going to alert everyone to his location. Reluct is going to come up on the back, and that's going to be it. Paris takes it 6-2 in the championship final silver mix map 5. It was a hell of a comeback to get here. But in the end, Paris will not be denied their win, as they're able to pick it up here after an incredible hardpoint map. It goes all the way, goes the distance, but Toronto not able to finish off that.